Today we're working on your Elements of Art worksheet. First thing I'd like you to do is make sure you get your name, date, and period on here. If you're gluing it into your sketchbook, please go ahead and put the glue stick glue in the four corners and just press it down. You don't have to slather the whole back, and put it on the correct page of your sketchbook. All right, the elements of art are the ingredients in an artwork. So we have color, line, texture, space, shape, form, and value. The ingredients have nothing to do with whether it's a good work of art or a poor composition. It's just the ingredients, things you can name in the picture. These are all vocabulary words that you should already know. We're just applying them to art. So take a look at the definitions here and write down the word that you think matches. If you're doing this on your own, please stop right here, pause the video, and test your brain and see how much you know already. Here we have the answers. Line is a continuation of a point. Color is the sensation produced by light and pigment. Pigments are in everything that we see. They're in your skin, they're in paint. Light reflects off of them, and that's the color you see. Value has to do with the lightness or darkness of a color or gray area. So it can be white, gray, and black are different values. You can have white, pink, red, maroon, and black, and those are the various values of red. Texture is the surface quality of an artwork. If it's a sculpture, it is tactile. You can actually feel it. If it's a painting or a photograph, it would be visual. The best example I have for tactile and visual is a tree trunk. If you walked up and touched a tree trunk, you could feel how rough it is. If you had a photo of the tree trunk, on the other hand, the photo would feel smooth, and that would be visual texture. The next item is shape. Shapes are two-dimensional. They have only length and width. You find them in drawings, paintings, and photos. They can be geometric or organic. Geometric are those shapes that you've known your whole life, circles, squares, and triangles, the ones with names. And organic shapes are like leaves, paisleys, blobs. We also call them freeform and biomorphic. Forms are the 3D version of a shape. They're an enclosed volume. They have length, width, and height. They'd be like cubes, pyramids, spheres. We find them in sculpture, ceramics, and jewelry. And again, they can be geometric or organic. Space indicates areas in an artwork. It distinguishes between the subject and the background. The subject is the positive space. In sculpture, the artwork is the positive space. It's the subject. In sculpture, well, in any artwork, the background is the negative space. In sculpture, the air is the negative space. So your artwork's positive, the air is negative. Now what we're going to do is match pictures with the vocabulary. I have a group of pictures here, and they have A, B, C, D, E, F, G labeled next to them. And you're going to align those with whichever vocabulary word you think they match. Nothing goes in the top box, just the 7 pink boxes right here. So I'm going to put the better version, the colored version, right here. And please take a look at that. You should stop the video right now and see if you can figure it out. Remember, when it comes to learning, what you want to figure out is what you know already and what you need to learn. Just copying my answers doesn't help you learn anything. So pause it here. All right, hopefully you figured out that line was F, color was A, value was C, light, mediums, and darks, texture was D, shapes were E, we have our geometric and our organics, forms were G, again, geometrics and organic, and space was B, with our positive space and our negative space. Oops. Flipped one page too many. All right, so the answers were F, A, C, D, E, G, B. All right, you can go back and look at the pictures if you want. Now we're to the point where we want to draw, but the first thing we're going to draw is the shapes and forms with geometric and organic. So I believe you can draw the shapes just perfectly fine. I drew a square, a circle, a triangle, and a couple organic shapes. The form, there's a little trick you can do to drawing a cube. If you draw one square, draw a second square, and then connect the corners, you suddenly get a cube. So I would shade one side in dark, one side in medium, and then you can leave that part light. That showed up too much. I'll just kind of scribble over it. Okay, for a sphere, you're going to have a highlight and a shadow. I want you to notice the shadows do not go straight, they are curved. That's what helps give it the form. So the edge down here is going to be my dark shadow. In here is going to be my medium, and over here is going to be my light. So I'll go back and make the medium a little bit darker. And I'm just going to build up my values a little bit and then blend across those little sketch lines that you see on there, so that it gets smooth gradation. It goes gently from light to dark. And to draw a pyramid, I would just draw a triangle, draw the side of the triangle for the pyramid, and don't bring it down all the way, leave it up in the air a bit. And when you shade that in, it should give you the look of a 3D triangle or pyramid. Okay, to do an organic form, I just want to start out with an organic shape, and I'm going to take the bottom edge in front of me, and you notice I curved up on the ends here. This is going to be my dark shadow. So I'm going to color in right there. I'll smooth this out a little better after. This is the darkest part. So to make something look 3D, you do need a dark, a medium, and a light. So here's my medium, shadowy part. Maybe I'll put a little bit of shadow right there, and a little bit there. Okay, so the edge right here is a little bit rough, so I want to blend a little layer of gray there to make the transition somewhat better. And that gives me my geometric and my organic forms. The other thing we want to look at is the definition for the elements of art. The elements of art, again, are the ingredients of an artwork. So we want to draw a picture here that looks like I've labeled the ingredients. So in this picture right here, I have color. There are lines making up these parts. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little better. Okay, we have values, shapes, we have texture. All of those things create the artwork, so those are the ingredients. And then I've illustrated the line, color, value, my light, medium, and dark. I did 3 different types of texture here. geometric shapes, organic shape, geometric form, organic form, and a little miniature sculpture with my positive space and my negative space around it. At this point, you can pause the video and complete all of your sketches.